Yeah, motherfucker.
Yeah, motherfucker. Shut up, I'm talking.
Shut up, I'm talking.
Previously on Shut Up, I'm Talking.
I need to decompress, man. I'm stressed.
What are you stressed about? Come on, you're a mogul. You're starting your pizza empire. You just bought a new car.
Well, only because I'm a dumbass and I let the older one blow up.
How did it blow up?
You know, and all the drama and all the crap that I go through on a daily basis, I forgot to put some oil in it and I killed it.
So you drove it without oil?
Yeah. I was coming home from work and I went to change lanes to go around this car. And as soon as I changed lanes, it quit. It just went blip like a 70 miles an hour. And I had to like just coast to a stop. And then the next morning I went out there. It started right up, sounded fine. Everything was working. No problems. Like, wow, well, I wonder what was going on. And I got right outside my neighborhood up to the first stop sign and it quit. It would start right back up. It idles fine. And then as soon as you put it in gear, it quits.
When you put it in gear or after you hit the gas?
Like when you hit the gas.
So it was called inertia that was the issue because it had enough oil in it to start, but when you hit the gas, the oil would then be pushed back by inertia, and then it would no longer go through the engine.
Okay, Mr. Science Guy. Whatever it was, and I took it up there, and the guy says, yeah, your engine's blown.
Did you try putting oil in it?
No.
So be honest about your previous car.
Oh, yeah, I never told you. I did check it. I've had a better idea than me getting in there because I don't know what I'm looking at. I went to the Hyundai dealership and just went up and asked a mechanic because they specialize in Hyundais.
I would hope so.
I said, listen, I got a problem. Can I ask your opinion? And he said, yeah, sure. And I told him about it. And I said, listen, man, if I give you $50, would you come up to my house and just look at it and tell me?
Okay.
Well, I don't think that's a weird thing.
If I give you $50, would you come to my house and look at it?
Because he said, yeah, okay. Right, only you think of that because you're nasty. I said, look at it because when I described what was happening, he thought it could have been something electrical and it could have been something easy to fix. So now I'm thinking, oh, wow, well, maybe this is right. And I get it fixed and then I'll have two cars. Or I can sell this one and make a couple of bucks.
Right.
So I said, well, hey, instead of me paying the $300 tow bill to get it down there, because it's not that far from my house, I said, if I give you $50, would you come up and look at it for 5 minutes? And he goes, oh, yeah, sure. So I said, fantastic. I get my address and my phone number,
Wait a second. Did he give you a safe word?
Okay. This is the kind of thing that's going to end this show. We're getting too nasty. Not everything has to be nasty. Idiot. Fucking idiot. I can't have a conversation with you.
Did you ask him if he could make the car spit for the captain?
Yeah, spit for the captain. Wait, before you tell me what's wrong with it, can I sit in your lap? Smell your cologne and... God. Every time. Anyway, you just derailed everything I'm saying.
I apologize. Go ahead.
So he came up there, and he's looking at it, and he's like, it doesn't sound that bad. He goes, let me check the oil. Comes up, and he pulls the dipstick out, and he goes, okay. Puts it back in there, and I'm like, what? And he goes, your engine's blown. And I'm like, what? Oh, really? And he goes, oh, yeah. And he pulled it out. He goes, see that? Those are metal flakes in your oil. Something blew up in there. And he goes, oh, yeah, this thing is shot.
Did you put oil in it before he got there?
I did.
Correct oil?
I did. Yeah, correct oil.
For that car?
What do you think? I'm a fucking chimp? Yeah, I got the right oil.
No, why would I think that? You only drove it without any fucking oil in it.
Idiots. I know what kind of oil to put in there. I just didn't do it.
Sure you do. Last time I asked, you said, yeah, engine oil.
What you're supposed to do are two different things.
That's true.
Okay. My problem was in the execution of doing what I was supposed to. Not that I didn't know what I was supposed to do.
All right, we'll go with that.
All right. Thank you. Anyway, the engine was blown. So I said, well, how much would it cost to get another? It would have cost about $3,000 for him to get another engine because he could have bought it through there. And I said, well, fantastic. How much would you charge me if you could do it? And he goes, I can't do it because the problem is with those cars, you can't take the engine out through the top. You got to put it up on a rack and lower it out for some reason. I don't know why.
Mm-hmm.
And he says, I don't have a lift. I don't have any way to do that. And if you go to the dealership where I work to do it, they're going to charge you $7,000-8,000. I said, well, that's ridiculous.
Well, that's what the mechanic at the closest service station you could find said.
Yes. So it turns out they were not lying to me. The thing was blown. So I'm talking to this guy at work. He's always comes in and wants to talk when he pays his bill.
Uh-huh.
And he noticed that I had a new car. And he said, what'd you do with the other one? I said, well, I didn't tell him the engine blew. I said, well, I don't know. Something's wrong with it.
The ashtray was full.
Yeah. I had to turn the radio station, and I didn't feel like doing it, so I got another car that was already pre-programmed. Because that is how a big baller rolls. Okay?
Yeah.
I'm not going to program my own radio. I'm just going to get another car.
I own a Chubby's Pizzeria, goddammit.
That's right. I am an entrepreneur. I said, it broke down, and I just bought another one. He goes, well, do you still have it? Yeah, my son buys those cars and reworks them. He'll give you $1,500 for it.
Nice.
As is. So I'm like, okay. So he pulls up, him and his son come up one night, and then they got a tow truck come up there. And he just drove the thing right on the tow truck. Just started right up, went right up on the tow truck. I'm like, oh my God, what did I do? What the fuck? So they take off. I got my $1,500 in cash, and I'm thinking, okay, well, I got out of it. Anyway, he comes in the store about a week or so later, and he goes, yeah, that car's already gone. And I'm like, what do you mean it's already gone? He goes, oh, my son already sold it. And I'm like, what? And he goes, yeah, he didn't have it for a week, and he sold it already. That was a good car. And I'm thinking, God, I get that sinking feeling that I have just screwed myself.
Again.
Royally. Again. And I said, oh, really? What was wrong with it? And he goes, the engine was blown. And I was like, wow. I didn't know that.
Huh.
Yeah. What do you know? And he goes, oh, yeah, but we took it straight up to the Hyundai dealer, and it was on a recall.
Oh,
they put a brand new engine in it for nothing. He goes, as soon as they finished putting the new engine in there, my son sold it. And I'm like, fuck. Fuck. And I said, okay, I have to close now. You got to go because I'm going to beat my head against the concrete wall until I either see blood or I go unconscious.
And then you went home and you looked at that pile of unopened mail, and in it was a notice from Hyundai.
Yeah. The recall notice.
From months prior.
That car was fucking paid for. I could have had a brand new engine. It could have lasted me another 10 years. But no, I didn't want to go check the oil.
Listen, instead...
Oh, why should I make a phone call?
Instead, you're paying $1,000 for each year that your current car has been used.
Yeah. I was so not happy. So there you go. There's the car is gone. But now that I've had this car I've had this car, 2 months?
Uh-huh.
I really like this car. It's a nice ride. It's comfortable. Strong AC.
Nice.
The radio stations were already pre-programmed the way I wanted them to.
I wouldn't drive it off the lot until they program the fuckers.
That's right.
All right, now I had some listeners complain that they could not vote in the European Podcast Awards.
Well, that's a crime in itself.
I don't.
They could have won if the people had been able to vote. That's why they say vote early, vote often.
I agree with you. So listener Sven Lundgren, who was the one who nominated us, he let me in on a little information. It turns out that if you're not online in Europe, you are blocked from the European Podcast Awards website. So only Europeans can vote, and only Europeans can refresh the website to get the new information.
It's always some kind of technicality.
It is. It is. I didn't realize this. I've had some listeners who have emailed and, they're complaining about it. They wanted to vote for the show, and I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. But if you're not in Europe, you can't make the vote. Just today, I received the results of the European Podcast Awards. We did not win.
That's disappointing.
It is. The award went to the podcast Two Girls, One Cup, a Joe.
Oh.
Apparently it's a... I don't know. It's a big winner somehow.
I've visited that site many times. They're doing a bang-up job.
They apparently have at least one more listener than we do in Europe, and I'm guessing a pantsless listener at that. So we didn't get the award, but, it's an honor to be nominated.
It is. Try to be a good sport about these things, but you know how it is.
So Two Girls, One Cup of Joe, fuck you to both of them and everybody who voted for him.
Yeah.
Rotten hell.
Why can't Europeans get it together? Make a website and things like this that you can actually vote on.
You're going to nominate an English language show from America. Why can't Americans vote for it?
Exactly.
I don't know.
See?
So to the listeners who tried to vote for us, I'm sorry it didn't work out. I thought it would be easier than that. I didn't look into it too deeply. But again, thank you to Sven Lundgren. I still don't remember where he's from, Sweden or Finland or something. We're going to get a prize pack out to him very soon. And among the many different items we're going to get to him is going to be the Shut Up, I'm Talking doily.
Oh, the doily.
I mean, that's a big one.
That's more of a grand prize. Are you sure you need that?
Well, and it's hard to come by. Recently, I was at a convention in Florida, the Central Florida Comic-Con.
Of course.
I believe it was in Central Florida.
I would think so.
I don't remember the town because I wasn't paid to remember it. But I was there, and I sold a huge amount of Shut Up, I'm Talking merchandise. And absolutely sold out of the doilies.
Whoa. Don't gloss over that.
Okay.
Where's my cut of all these sales?
Well, a lot of expense. It's a lot of it's the difference between the gross and the net.
Well, we certainly we learned all about you. All right, let's see how it is.
No, the money's going someplace.
It's going right in your pocket.
No. We're going someplace with this. Calm your ass down.
Oh, I'll calm down.
It's all reinvestment.
Reinvestment.
Yes. At the Comic-Con, I sold out of the doilies. You were right. They were sold like hotcakes.
Yeah.
People love doilies.
Thank you.
And I signed a lot of autographs, and I took a lot of pictures. But remember, of course, I said, and I stuck to this, I only took pictures where I was looking off to the side with an expression of indifference.
It's a good look.
It is. And there were two youngsters there. I'm not sure how old they were because I didn't look them straight in the eyes. But there were two youngsters there. And I happen to know that they had their parents front them next month's allowance money so that they could buy the Shut Up, I'm Talking t-shirt and poster combo.
Good.
And remember, kids pay double.
Yeah. And did you autograph them, or they didn't have enough money for that?
Oh, it's not free for children.
Yeah, it's a surcharge.
Children have it too easy. You have to make them earn it.
Yeah.
I did end up signing it, but I made them go out into the parking lot, dig a ditch, and then fill it in with gravel.
Well, for that's okay. No, I'm no pissing.
And before they put the gravel in, I had them fill the ditch with spit.
While you verbally abuse them.
I never said that the items we sell are cruelty-free.
Yeah, we test them on rabbits all the time.
Well, I have to say that I didn't know this about Comic-Con. And the Comic-Con goes, it's all across the country. But they're
having the Houston Comic-Con at the beginning of September, which I will be making an appearance.
Oh, hey, nice. Well, here you're going to learn.
I'm doing a panel discussion with a couple of the guys that used to be on Stargate 1. That guy that used to have the belt buckle on his head. I don't know.
That's how everybody remembers him.
Yeah.
You're going to find out at the Houston Comic-Con what I found out at the Central Florida Comic-Con. And that's that Comic-Con nerds, they are a very horny bunch.
Really? Excellent.
They are. And I'm telling you, I got a season's worth of ass in 2 days. I was paid twice. So thank you to everybody who appeared there and, presented. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I love Comic-Con.
Yes, I'm on a discussion panel with the guy with his belt buckle on his head. And well, I don't know what his name is. He used to play Boomer on the 70s Battlestar Galactica. Those two guys, and there's a J.J. Abrams, the director. We'll be discussing the pros and cons of fracking in our country. And
it's a very important and interesting discussion.
Roundtable discussion. There's some spirited debate. Extra tickets, come on out and support the show. Yeah. That'll be on day 2.
Oh, well, mark your calendars. So you're no longer at the storage lot.
Oh, no.
How long has it been since you left there?
2 weeks.
So once you had the new job lined up, you left.
As you know, I am a licensed insurance adjuster.
I do know that.
I got my first what they call deployment. I am now working for as a desk adjuster, but I'm doing it from home. Well, anyway, they sent me a thing saying, are you interested? Do you want to do it? And I said, yes, absolutely. They were like, okay, well, we'll send you some paperwork, and then DocuSign it, send it back, and then we'll call you with the details. And I said, yeah, fantastic. Okay. They emailed me the papers, right? I signed them and sent them back. Well, anyway, I'm waiting for them to call me to give me the particulars. And I'm all excited. I'm like, oh, finally, I'm going to get out of here. I'm debating. Should I leave now and just, relax and hang out until this coming Friday, which was about a week away? Or should I do the responsible thing and just keep doing this job until I need to switch?
Oh, please. I know the answer.
No, I was actually debating about it because I thought,
it's so cute. You're that delusional. You thought it was a debate.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm waiting. I'm sitting there giving this thought because I really just wanted to leave. And my boss comes.
Ew.
Yeah, well, he shows up and he walks in and I'm like, hey. He starts complaining about something and my phone rings. So I give him this one of the, I answer the phone. I said, hello. And I give him the number one thing, hold on, because he's talking.
Sure.
Which obviously he visibly did not like. And I'm like, yeah, okay. I'm writing it down. I'm saying, okay, it'll be sent to, overnight or whatever. And there's, who I call and my team leader and all that, And I'm like, fantastic. Thank you very much. And I'm so happy. And okay. So I get off the phone and I take the paper that I was writing my notes on and I stick it in my lunchbox. And I'm like, I'm sorry, I had to take that phone call. It was very important. He goes, more important than something. And I went, yeah. Well, he starts getting angry. I was not listening. I couldn't have cared less. Because when he was looking at the computer saying something, I'm literally packing up my stuff. And he's not paying attention, but I'm getting all my crap because I'm leaving. I'm out of here. I'm going to go enjoy my week. And I get all my stuff and I threw my keys on the counter and I start walking out. He goes, hey, where are you going? And I said, to your mom's house. And I just walked out, got in the car, and left. That was a perfect answer. They would bring the UPS and FedEx would come and dump their crap every day at the stores a lot. And someone would come in and goes, did I get a delivery? I go, I don't know. Then she says, well, UPS says it was delivered on such and such. I said, okay, check the pile over there. I was supposed to put them in their spots. I'm like, I was busy. Napping. That's what I was doing.
This pud isn't going to pound itself.
That's right. But anyway, finally, in the ripe old age of 54. I have I have a grown-up job with a grown-up pay.
What's that like?
Yeah, it's a new experience. Now, if somebody asks me, I never leave the house because I'm working at home. But now, if somebody were to ask me what I did, I wouldn't be embarrassed to say what I do for a living.
I'm a shut-in.
I actually have something to tell somebody where people will go, oh, okay. Like, that's a legitimate job, not working at a 7-Eleven.
I deny people any money for the wrongs that have been committed against them.
Like yesterday, I was doing nothing but claims in Kansas.
What does that mean?
Car crashes.
All
what
right.
I do is when they call it and claim it, what their insurance policy determines how much they're going to get or what they're going to do.
All right. Sure.
I have to establish liability with the facts that I'm given. I established liability, and then they set them up with getting their car fixed, the rental car and all that kind of crap.
So when you establish liability, are you completely arbitrary?
No.
Do you? Is there a magic 8-ball involved?
Yeah, you're liable.
How many times have you said, "Let me consult the brain"?
Yeah, really. May I put you on a brief hold because we work in a team environment and I need to get familiar myself with your claim. Now that I'm sit on hold for 20 minutes. And I come back, yeah, I've determined the liability and it's you. But wait a minute, I wasn't even in the car. I was parked at the Walmart. Yeah, well, you picked the wrong spot.
I can imagine exactly what you say to them.
Under Section 37B of the contract signed, it states quite clearly that all offers shall become null and void if, and you can read it for yourself in this photostatic copy, I, the undersigned, shall forfeit all rights, privileges, and licenses herein and herein contained, etc., etc., fax mentis incendium gloria culpum, etc., etc., memo bis punitor delicatum. It's all there, black and white, clear as crystal. So you get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
I have spoken. Click. So how many times have you spoken to Sam Mann in the last week and a half?
Yeah, you're right. I maintain a professional demeanor. It's very difficult to say, well, no, you're not getting nothing. Now, do us a favor and grab your ankles.
You're going to want to relax.
Think of something pleasant. Guess this will not be. Can I ask you a question? Are you a bleeder?
Oh, my. Because the answer doesn't matter. There's going to be bleeding.
The answer is yes. See, this is what I'm talking about. This show's too nasty.
See, I just overlook these comments.
It is nasty. Everything's nasty on this.
Yeah, so?
Yeah, so. See, that's what I'm talking about.
So what? Did I ever say, shut up, I'm talking? It's highbrow.
That's true. I'm trying to get people to listen. Now that I'm doing it, I actually want people to actually listen to the show. And
I think maybe you're thinking about it a little too much. Trying to manufacture what you think people want to hear.
Nobody gives a fuck.
Maybe just have fun and people have fun with you.
Bastards.
That's the way to refer to the listeners.
Nobody gives a shit.
Here's a new episode, fuckers.
Yeah. Thanks for nothing. Pour my heart out here and nobody gives a crap.
Oh, they do. They do. The listeners do care. They're laughing right at you.
Yeah, I know they are.
I was watching Star Trek on my favorite TV network, MeTV.
Yeah.
Have you watched MeTV?
No.
It's fantastic. It's every piece of shit 60s and 70s TV show you ever wanted to watch. But they have Star Trek on Saturday nights. You start to piece together the different episodes and find the commonality involved. And I couldn't help but notice that how frequently... Excuse me.
Ew.
Oh, I almost vomited. How frequently Dr. McCoy would give up on a patient. And easily give up on a patient. It was just one scan of the tricorder and he's dead, Jim.
Like, okay, I've done the absolute minimum.
I always wait for Kirk to go, Jesus, Bones, you're a doctor, not a coroner.
Yeah.
Try something. CPR, anything.
The third season, they just got tired. Somebody would get hurt, and Kirk would look at him, and he would just shrug his shoulders. He's dead.
Well, it's because Kirk's going, I need you in a tricorder. I have eyes. He's not breathing, Bones. Also on MeTV, I watched last night the very first episode of Buck Rogers. And I got to tell you, I thought that was a piece of shit show to start with. After watching that first episode, it guaranteed it.
What? And they had that little porno robot. You know what the robot kept saying?
What?
Beat it, beat it, beat it, beat it. That's all he said. He walks around going, beat it, beat it, beat it, beat it.
So was he advertising masturbation?
I don't know, but I'm having a hard time condoning that kind of behavior.
They had the what did they call it? They didn't call it a droid. They called it a drone. The drone, the talking robot on top of the robot.
Yeah, it looked like a hubcap with a smiley face on it. Like it was like one of those filet of clocks.
It called it a drone,
and it talked.
And the only purpose for that stuttering fucking robot was to have that drone hanging off its fucking neck.
Yeah, because that was like some kind of super scientist.
But couldn't the fucking drone fly? You can talk, you can't fly? That makes no fucking sense.
Okay, now you're just stretching the rules of science fiction.
It's like 500 years in the future, you can't get a drone that flies? We have them now.
Yeah.
That makes no sense, man.
Why can't I get a chimp to make my drinks? And
that show was the most sexist fucking show you could find.
Of course.
From the first frames where you get, the princess, whatever her name is. And Buck Rogers immediately is going, all right, whatever you say, princess.
Yeah.
Totally dismisses her, and it just never stops from there. The only difference is as the show progresses, she accepts it more.
Yeah. She starts to like it.
I think in season 2, he starts calling her tits.
Hey, spoiler alert.
I never liked that show, even as a kid, and it is like, now I know why. It was fucking garbage.
Of course it's garbage.
Not like that bright spot in the universe, Star Trek.
That's right.
So last week, something amazing happened.
Your balls dropped?
That was a week and a half ago. And it was amazing.
It was. A sight to behold.
I took video.
God.
I have a camera on my balls at all times. I had a dream that Martha Stewart gave me a blowjob. And it was good.
And it was good.
It may have been the best dream blowjob I've ever had. I don't know how to compare that to anything else.
I don't know.
I'm going with it.
I'm supposed to... Okay, good for you.
So I wake up from this and I go...
And your bed is soiled.
Well, it started that way. But I wake up and I'm like, I have never in my life had a sexual thought about Martha Stewart. Not once. There's nothing about her that I find arousing. So after I told everybody I came in contact with that day...
Of course.
With glee.
Because people need to know.
Oh, they need to know. End of the day, I'm home from work, and I thought, I wonder how old Martha Stewart is. And so I did a search, Martha Stewart. 79.
Oh! That's the bonus round.
I had a sex dream about a 79-year-old woman.
Nice.
Hello, AARP.
Just sign up for some therapy now.
And then I'm thinking, what does a 79-year-old Martha Stewart look like? So I go back online and I do a image search, Martha Stewart 2021. The image pops up. I look at the image and I went, yeah, I'd let her blow me. Easily, without a thought.
Oh.
She looks mid-50s.
No, that's not possible.
I'm not saying I would bang her because I'm pretty sure the vag is war-torn. But that face and the mouth looks like it could take some more damage.
Oh, okay. Little shelf life on the mouth. That's about it. All right, I'm officially disgusted. All of this. It's wrong. Wrong behavior.
Too late, Matt.
It is.
So I just sent you a picture of Martha Stewart at 79 years old.
Is that the dinging I hear right now?
Yes.
Is that really her?
Yes. Martha Stewart, 79-year-old Martha Stewart.
79 years young.
79. That is the oldest woman to suck my dick in a dream ever.
That's really something to talk about. Yeah.
So now I want to meet her.
Yeah.
Here's an award, baby. Martha, no woman anywhere near your age has ever blown me in my dreams. Except you.
Except you.
And then her security takes out a taser.
Yeah.
All I get out is Martha. And... Now tell me you wouldn't fuck her mouth.
Oh, yeah. I would have done it before the plastic surgery, just for the bragging rights. Who am I kidding? Of course I'm going to fuck her mouth. I don't even know how that's a question.
And the 79-year-old part would become bragging rights.
It would.
In fact, I would wait 6 months until she's 80.
I'd bang Betty White just for the bragging rights.
The vag is a totally different territory. I'm not talking about banging. No, I'm not doing that.
Hey, don't chicken out.
No.
Yeah, I'm doing it. I'm not afraid to fucking man up.
That's manning up, huh?
Oh, yeah, it is.
Alan Ludden is just so proud of you.
The password is ew.
I have found this website. It is the most amazing website I've ever seen. It's so dynamic. There's so much involved, so much content, so much ingenuity. It's amazing. And it's from somebody you would never expect it from. Bob Newhart.
I thought he was dead.
No, he's still alive, and he's putting out this incredible content. So I'm telling you. Yes. Everybody, go to bobnewhart.com and check this out. It is amazing. Shut Up, I'm Talking with Matt Powers and Larry King Guy. Available on YouTube, SoundCloud, and iHeartRadio.
If I give you $50, would you come up to my house and just look at it